Buddy, my name is Devolena Bhattacharjee and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Okay, so since exams are knocking on your door, okay, so what we'll be doing is that we'll be first starting with our organic portion of class 12 chemistry because that's a dead serious. You need to know the organic chemistry portion, all right? We'll be dealing with the reactions as well as we'll be doing with all the important conversions, and let's see how far we can cover. Okay, so let's jump into the chapter, which is termed as haloalkanes and haloarenes. All right, I will not be writing you all the notes and all this because बहुत time लगेगा नहीं तो ठीक है. So what we'll be doing is that I'll be giving you the reactions will make you understand. If you want the notes, okay, just let me know. Fine. Okay, so this is haloalkanes and haloarenes. Acha, I don't have to explain you what a carbon hydrogen compound is, right? But there are many students who say, ma'am, I don't know what a carbon hydrogen compound is. Anyways, I know you people. Okay, not all, but definitely many of us here are very confused with this hydrogen carbon compounds, okay, which are actually termed as hydrocarbons. All right. So hydrocarbons क्या होता है? A compound which has got carbon and hydrogen in it are called hydrocarbons. So simple. But when the hydrogen is replaced by a halogen, and remember we denote halogen by this X. Okay, when a hydrogen is replaced by such halogen, okay, and if it's a straight chain compound, all right, and if it's a straight chain compound, then we will say ki haloarenes has been formed. But in a hydrocarbon compound where the hydrogen is been replaced by the halogen, but the hydrocarbon has got a ring structure in it, then whatever will be formed will be a haloarene. So don't get confused between how a haloarene and how a haloalkane is formed. Right, it's very simple. If we talk about the classification, okay, now classification has been done on a number of bases. Okay, number one, the first one that we'll be taking into consideration is on the basis of number of halogen atoms. कितने number है halogen atoms के? Okay, so on the basis of number of halogen atoms, this classification is being done. So first of all, if we see that it's written this way, something like C2H5X, okay, another one is written like CH2X, then it is CH2X, okay, another one is written like CH2X, then it is CH2X, and then it is CH2X. So you see, the very interesting thing that we are looking here is this 1x, this 2x, and this 3x, so how can we write them? We can write them as, this is termed as mono halo alkane. ठीक है, mono halo alkane, confuse नहीं होना एकदम. Next one is di halo alkane. Okay, and then the third one, guess karo, trihaloalkane, right? Trihaloalkane. Okay, so on the basis of the numbers of halogen atoms, we can classify the compounds as such. These are straight chains. If we talk about ring type structures, what can we say? For example, we are making this, okay, and remember you really need to practice the structure of this benzene ring. Okay, देखा मेरा कितना सुंदर आ रहा है. Okay, anyways, I'm just telling you all कि यहाँ पे x x x. Okay, so इसके बाद आ जाएगा, there is one more structure. All right, this one. All right, so this is x, this is another x. Okay, another structure is this one. Okay, this one, and this is just 1x. So main बात क्या है, it's not about making this benzene ring very beautiful. ऐसा नहीं कि तुमको कुछ extra marks मिलने वाला है. But yes, when you make a very definite structure of the benzene ring, then the examiner will be like, nay, this particular student have really done his preparation or her preparation well. So और कुछ नहीं है बस. तो यहाँ पे what we can see, we are seeing here that this 1 2 3 1 2 and this is 1. So how can we name them? Similarly we can name them as we did it earlier, right? यहाँ पे आ जाएगा कितना? ट्राई हेलोअरीन, ओके, एंड ये आ जाएगा डाई हेलोअरीन और ये आ जाएगा मोनो हेलोअरीन, ओके, dihaloarine, trihaloarine and monohaloarine, so don't get confused. All right, now this classification was done on the basis of the number of halogen atoms, second number, okay, second number अगर हम लोग करते हैं, so second classification is done, you know, on the basis of compound containing the sp3cx bond, okay, compounds containing sp3cx bond. Okay, just let me know if you people really have any idea about this sp3, you know, like bond. अगर किसी को पता है तो, अगर सबको पता है तो बढ़िया है, और अगर नहीं पता है तो just let me know, okay, because when I used to teach, or as I'm teaching right now, I actually had a number of students who always used to tell me that, ma'am, how can we identify that this carbon is sp3 or this carbon is sp2 or this carbon is sp, okay, so by looking at the carbon directly, by looking at the structure, you should know that it's a sp3 carbon, it's a sp2 or or whatever it is, okay. So if you people don't know, just let me know. I'm making a separate video for it, so that you know it will be always in your mind. कभी भूलोगे नहीं, ठीक है? भूलना भी नहीं है, पाप है. Okay, next one. So under this compounds containing sp3cx bond, there is this subheading. Okay, what is this subheading? I'm just naming it A. This is alkyl halides or haloalkanes. Okay, alkyl halides or haloalkanes, which can be written as this way. This is the basic structure. All right, this is haloalkanes. So haloalkanes, what do we see in haloalkanes? That the halogen atom is bonded to the alkyl group, right? Very simple. This is the halogen atom which is bonded to the alkyl group. Don't get confused. This is the alkyl group, okay, alkyl group, and this is the halogen atom. That is why it is termed as what? Haloalkanes, right? So it is bonded to the alkyl group. So they form a homogeneous series represented by this. Okay, so it's a homogeneous series, CnH, 2is N. This is +1 and this is X, isn't it? So they forms a homogeneous series which can be represented this way. Now what happens that this haloalkanes can be further classified as primary, secondary and tertiary, and mind you, this classification is very important. How can we classify them right now? One is primary, okay, प्राइमरी, ये कन्वर्शन में भी ज़रूरी होगा और आगे में और कुछ जगहों में भी बहुत ज़रूरी होगा. सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, ओके, मोनो, ड्राई, ट्राई और प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी, टर्शियरी में कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है बिल्कुल भी. सेकेंडरी और यहाँ पे आ गया क्या? टर्शियरी, ठीक है, ओके. So tertiary, primary, secondary and tertiary. Now the classification is no more on the basis of number of this one, अरे halogen atoms, ठीक है. अभी कैसा होगा? Now the entire scenario will be depending on the number of alkyl groups that is present. Okay, how? See, this is the carbon, okay, this is the halogen, definitely, this is our hydrogen, this is our hydrogen, right? And this, my dear, is the R, okay. Since only one R is present, so it is primary. हाँ, सिर्फ एक R present है, that is why it is primary. But X is permanent, okay, hydrogen, all right. Two are present, okay, secondary, all right. And ये X आ गया, यहाँ पे R, 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 तीन R present है ना, okay. So what will be? Tertiary, okay. But now there is a catch, okay. If you notice something, what have I done? Here I have given prime, okay, and here again this prime and this double prime. अगर कभी टीचर ने नहीं बताया हो या फिर बताया हो तुम लोगों ने ध्यान नहीं दिया हो, ऐसा भी हो सकता है, ऐसा ही होता है मैक्सिमम टाइम, ठीक है। तो व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट, क्यों हम लोग ऐसे एक प्राइम और इसके बाद ये डबल डैश सिंगल डैश क्यों देते हैं? क्योंकि क्या होता है कि अक्सर जब हमारे यहाँ पे ये जो आर ग्रुप होता है ना, ये आर ग्रुप कभी कभी तो सेम रहता है। This can be same, like we can write it to be this one CH3, this can be CH3, लेकिन ये कभी CH3 नहीं होके C2H5 या फिर ऐसा कुछ भी स्ट्रक्चर हो सकता है, we don't know, isn't it? या फिर यहाँ पे तुम्हारा सिर्फ CH3 है, यहाँ पे C2H5 है, यहाँ पे पकड़ लो और कुछ ज़्यादा हो गया, you know. So our groups can always be different or they can be similar. That is why what do we do when we write such skeletal structures, हम लोग हमेशा R prime R double prime देते हैं ताकि किसी को कभी प्रॉब्लम ना हो. अच्छा, now when we write primary, what do we give in bracket? ऐसा करके हम लोग देते हैं ब्रैकेट में, this is 1 degree, this is 2 degree and this is what, 3 degree. ठीक है, 1 degree 2 degree 3 degree. ओके, इतने डिटेल में पढ़ाऊंगे तो भगवान जाने कब खत्म होगा, बट स्टिल ठीक है. अच्छा, अभी हम लोग आ रहे हैं नेक्स्ट वाले पोर्शन में जिसका टाइटल है एलाइलिक हैलाइड्स. ओके, ऊपर क्यों नहीं जाता है? अच्छा, ओके. सो नाउ वी आर कमिंग टू नंबर बी और जिसका हेडिंग है एलाइलिक हैलाइड्स. अच्छा, तो ये एलाइलिक हैलाइड्स, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एलाइलिक हैलाइड्स? यू नो, these are the combination, you know, not exactly combination, sorry, these are the compounds in which the halogen atom bonded to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom. See, again it's sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, so what is it saying? It is stating that it's a compound, okay, in which we see that a halogen atom, okay, which we denote it by X, is bonded to a sp3 hybridized carbon atom. This is sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, now which is itself attached to a carbon-carbon double bond. Matlab it is something like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, whenever you find such kind of structure, okay, whenever you find such kind of structure, you should know that it's a allylic halide. Simple, but it's a allylic halide. Okay, if we take into consideration benzylic halide, how can we write benzylic halide? Okay, benzylic halide, okay, halides or halide, whatever it is. Okay, what is it? So these are the compounds in which halogen atom, remember again, halogen atom is bonded to a sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, so this is sp3 hybridized carbon atom which is in itself attached to a aromatic ring. Now, which is in itself attached to a aromatic ring. ठीक है, तो ये आ गया aromatic ring. So whenever you see such kind of arrangement, immediately you know you should have this strike that it's a benzylic halide, isn't it? So next, okay, now we are coming to the third you know, like heading number 3. Okay, number 3, and इसमें क्या आएगा? Compounds containing sp2cx bond. Okay, now we are no more talking about sp3 hybridized carbon atom. We are just talking about compounds. Okay, compounds containing sp2cx bond. ठीक है. अच्छा, इसके अंदर में सब हेडिंग है फिर से 2. ठीक है, देयर आर 2 सब हेडिंग्स इनसाइड दिस वन. ओके, व्हाट आर द 2 सब हेडिंग्स? लेट्स सी. ऐसा क्या है 2 सब हेडिंग्स में? नंबर 1 इज विनाइलिक हैलाइड. नंबर 1 इज विनाइलिक हैलाइड या फिर हैलाइड्स, जो भी बोलो. और तो नंबर बी आ गया क्या? नंबर बी आ गया एराइल हैलाइड्स. ओके, हम लोग कल नोमेनक्लेचर करने वाले हैं, आज नोमेनक्लेचर नहीं करेंगे. आज जितना है उतना कर लो एकदम बढ़िया से. हाँ, ओके. So tomorrow we'll be starting with nomenclature. Okay, today we will not be doing with nomenclature. All right. So vinylic halide. What do you mean by vinylic halide? Yeah, these are those compounds in which, okay, these are those compounds. The vinylic halides. These are those compounds in which the halogen atom is bonded to a sp2 hybridized carbon atom. इसका मतलब ऐसा, ठीक है, ऐसा sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, so whenever you see such kind of structure, immediately you should strike out in your mind that it's a vinylic halide. Okay, so when you will be doing with the nomenclature portion, these things will really help you out. All right, next, number B. What is it? Aryl halides. So these are the compounds in which the halogen atom, again the halogen atom is bonded to a sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, sp2 hybridized carbon atom of an aromatic ring. That means we have to write it this way. Okay, this is sp2 hybridized, right? So if a carbon has to be sp2 hybridized, it needs to be this way. All right, dekha? So whenever such kind of compounds are being observed, you should know that it's a aryl halide. So today we did with the classification, we did with the basics of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Tomorrow we will be doing with nomenclature, as well as like chota mota note on the nature of the CX bond. But the important things will start from methods of preparation. All right, so till then keep tuning and studying. Definitely पढ़ना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो कुछ फायदा नहीं होने वाला है. ठीक है, चलो, बाय बाय.